Welcome back to Gabriel's Kitchen, where today it's all about sandwiches. The ham and cheese sandwich to be exact. Today I will recreate the original, select a local artisanal choice, and then introduce you to my favorite ham and cheese sandwich.
The original.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the original ham cheese sandwich, which is sliced cured ham, Leicester cheese with egg yolk mayonnaise in a bun. Light, unexpectedly flavorful. The cheese is fantastic. I can see why this is one of the most popular sandwiches around.
The artisanal.
Okay, so next up is a favorite on-the-go sandwich from a local deli. It features Black Forest ham, Swiss cheese, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, between sourdough bread grilled with butter. Mmm, very nice. Worth every penny.
The Italian.
And now on to my favorite. You have the Cuban style sandwich, which is an outstanding sandwich when done right. The croque monsieur, which is also a fantastic bite. But I chose to stick with my Italian roots and go with the prosciutto cotto with fresh mozzarella cheese topped with Tuscan extra virgin olive oil in between a fresh homemade focaccia style bread, which I'm going to show you how to make.
So the ingredients are warm water, instant dry yeast, salt, extra virgin olive oil, sugar, and flour. So we're going to start by adding our yeast to the water, followed by 2 teaspoons of sugar. Stir it together and let it sit for 10 minutes. While I wait for the yeast, I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt to the flour and give it a mix. Now, I'm going to add the majority of the yeast and olive oil to the flour and mix. Once the mixture starts to dry out and becomes difficult to mix, add the remaining yeast and olive oil and continue to mix it until the dough seems consistent. Once consistent, cover and leave it for an hour. It's now time to remove the dough from the container and place it on a floured covered surface to stretch and form it. Now that the dough is stretched and formed to size, let's move it to the parchment lined pan. Cover and leave for 40 minutes. With 15 minutes to go, it's time to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Now that the dough is ready, I'm going to add a little drizzle of olive oil before placing it into the oven. There you have it, fresh homemade focaccia style sandwich bread. Now, equally important to having a good bread is having fresh delis, cheeses, and olive oils. Now the key to the Italian ham and cheese sandwich is the bread. It needs to be light on salt and not overly oily, as cold cuts are sodium rich, and I prefer olive oil to go in my mouth when eating, and not all over my hands and face. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Italian ham and cheese sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Now that's a sandwich. Mm. So there you have it. All three sandwiches were great and are representative to where you are and how much time you have in your hands. If you're in a pinch, I recommend the original. If you're out and about and crave a greasy, cheesy sandwich, Artisanal is the way to go. But if you've got time to make your own bread, homemade all the way. Thanks for watching and tune in next time. Ciao.